Welcome back to ILFL Soccer Nights. This is the Vets section. This is the ever popular Vets League. If I can first of all go into our slide and show you the Premiership results for the ILFL and Shanali Otit Vets League. Beaumont Masters lost 1-0 to Sire Vets. St Catherine Vets lost 5-3 to London Tigers Vets, and Stepney Legends winning 4-0 with Abani Vets. That's something we can discuss. We have special guests with us. And if you can look at the first division results, Hawk and Eagle, second win in a row. They won 1-0 against FC Bundu. Mohammedan Vets could only get a draw against Bromley Legends, a surprise result there. And Timeless Vets, a 0-0 draw with Revive Legends, which looks good, as the only team to get 3 points was Hawk and Eagle. The second division results as stands, Beaumont Masters B lost 4-1 to the Reserves. ELS had a 0-0 draw against Workhouse Vets, the first versus second place, which was quite interesting. And Sire Vets B had another 0-0 draw against City Vets. Let's have a look at the table and see how it looks. This, if we can show the slide on the screen, London Tigers as per normal on the top of the table with 16 points. Sire Vets just behind 2 points with 14. And Beaumont Masters with 1 game in hand on third position with 11 points. At the bottom we can see St Catherine's struggling, played 7, lost 7, and yet to pick up a point. And just above them are Abu Hani Vets, which brings me to our manager on my right, Mr. Joshim. Abu Hani Vets are not doing too well. And one of the things we discuss, myself, David, and Anu on a regular occasion is, with your team, there seems to be a lot of draws and less goals. Is that something that you're aware of, or is just things don't work out for your strikers or your good defensive side?
Sorry, you said Abani Vets, lots of draws and...
Yeah, because even in the past we saw that...
We have 3 losses and 3 draws and 1 win out there. Yeah. I mean, in the past, I mean, if you look back to the last seasons, or the few seasons, you've always seen Abu Hani no further than 3 down. Yeah. We've always been second or third.
No, that is true. You've always been in the top half of the table, but
we've never been in this position. Played 7 games, to be honest, and had 6 points. We had a bad start. Just haven't picked ourselves up. We picked up 2 draws, 1 with Sire in the first game, and 1 with Weavers in the other last few weeks ago, and then we had another draw with Sire. I could see, but these are really good teams, and to be honest, at this moment where we are, we're still going through the processes of some old legs, refreshing with some new legs. So it's probably going to take us another season or 2. Hopefully, probably by the winter season kicking in, that I will have a good 10, 12 member squad and hope to be somewhere else in the division. But to be honest, 7 games gone, another 5 to go. We're working on second, third, because that's where we finish all the time, and our main objective is obviously to finish where we've always
I'll agree, because in the recent years you've always been in the top half the table, at least top 3 guaranteed. It's just when we look at results, very tight. You seem to have the best defensive record in the recent years, but on the negative side you tend to score less goals as well. So you seem to be low of 1-0 or 0-0 or 1-0 draws. That's what I was going to say. I was going to bring Shual into it. Obviously you've been with Abu Hani from day one. How have you found the Vets League itself over the years?
The Vets League has been a breath of fresh air for every one of us in our age. I stopped playing when I was about 33 because I couldn't compete with 11-a-side. It was really, really hard. And for 4, 5, 6 years, I never used to see my best friends, like the ones I grew up with. We used to play football together. I'm thankful for ILFA for getting this Vets League up and running about 3.5, 4 years ago. And when we came in to the league and we get to see our old friends, the old chemistry, old laugh, old banters.
So it's more like a social gathering
it was a social gathering, because at the moment, as you know, you're associated with Beaumont Football Club that I know. You've got 2 teams in the league, so a lot of players, so more players are coming. And it's fantastic to see every one of them on a weekday.
Okay, let's look at the first division. If you can show the slide on the screen. Mohammedan Vets, one of your teams, Shual, doing very well. Top of the league with 19 points. Bromley Legends on second place with 11 points. And on third place, Hawk and Eagle Vets with 10 points. We'll discuss further on that one. Timeless Vets, unfortunately, at the bottom of the league with 5 points, and just above them, FC Bundu. Nano, if I could just come back to you, Mohammedan Vets clearly on the, going for promotion. I don't see any stopping them.
Yeah, it would be really difficult to stop them. it is a tough division to win. You know, not everybody can come in and win the first division. You're talking about some of the Premier Division teams in there already. You're talking about Hamlet's Vets, who used to be in the Premier Division for me. They won it twice, the Premier title back to back. So the strengths and depths of that team just shows, you know, and them sitting at the bottom, how difficult the first division is. As mentioned before, the first division is the new Premier Division. That's how good it is, you know. And Mohammedan Vets, we all know, you know, I mean, it's a Premier side caliber team, you know, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you just got to look at the players and the way they play, you know, it's one of those teams that's bound to win. Bromley Legends is another team, you know, sitting just below Mohammedan on 11 points. They're beginning to feel how tough this first division is, you know. Obviously that's another team that dropped from the Premier Division, you know. But
tell us about Hawk and Eagle, your team. They're surprising in third position. Only a few weeks back they were, you know, struggling at the bottom.
I was trying to avoid this. We were just trying to creep up, you know. But unfortunately it just brought us into the limelight. But anyway, you know, we're sitting quite comfortably on third position, you know, 2 back-to-back wins, and guess what it does to you? You know, we were sitting right at the bottom, and now we're third place, you know, and all of a sudden the confidence has gone up, the morale has gone up in the camp, you know, and everybody wants to come and play a game now, you know. It's just wonders, you know. You win a couple of games in a row and 6 points, it makes a huge difference, not just to the league, you know, in the table, individual players, management, everything. It just lifts absolutely everything. So I'm actually quite proud that we're sitting on third place. I think the aim for this season is to finish somewhere at the mid-table, you know, and the next season is see what type of players that we get, if we can recruit, and then maybe go for a title hunt.
Okay, well, let's have a quick look at the second division table. If you can put the slide on the screen. As Workhouse Vets had a 0-0 draw with ELS Vets, which kept them as they are. The top of position with 16 points. ELS Vets second place with 12 points, and the following reserves: Asaya Vets B, Moment Masters V, and City Vets at the bottom. Now let's have a look at the fixtures for next week. Abu Hani Vets got a crunch game against London Tigers Vets. Bowman Masters versus Stepney Legends. Saya Vets played Weavers. To be honest, Josh, all 3 fixtures are crunched. I don't see easy games no more.
Top games, really, to be honest. I don't think they come any bigger and better.
Because you don't really get time off on an easy game. Every week is a crunch game. Like your game against London Tigers Vets, they're not looking the best of Tigers from the past. So do you feel that maybe this year or this next week you have a chance to...
To be honest, you said the right thing. That, I mean, throughout the seasons, London Tigers been unstoppable, and they've been different in the game the way they play. But this season, they're actually just getting those results, I think a lot of the teams that played them, I saw a game a couple of weeks ago with Saya against London Tigers. I thought Saya first half, okay, London Tigers came out second half, but overall should have been Saya. But a lot of the teams getting opportunities at this moment. I don't know for what reason, whether all their players are not turning up or however they're working out. But all the teams are really getting invited this season with London Tigers, because year in, year out, since London Tigers has come in, this is the team to be. And when people get the opportunity and the teams get it, it really hurts that we just can't get that result just to help other teams maybe to go up and win it.
Yeah, I think the team that's improved this year, I think Saya Vets look very strong
they've
this season.
added new players, new legs.
I think a lot of the teams that added new players seem to be more stronger. Weavers also another strong side.
Stepney, they've got a massive squad, and the fresh legs that they put on every minute, you know, they've got new players. Bernardo and Stepney.
I think with the vet scene, you have to, in the Premiership, you can't sit back on your laurels and keep the same team. You have to get new fresh legs, younger legs.
The reason, as you questioned Abani, why they're doing so bad this year is probably because most of our players are 40 plus.
Okay.
We have not recruited new 35-year-olds. As you say, you need legs in this kind of game, because you're 42, 43, you can't compete with 35-year-olds. He's 7 years younger, he's running more faster than you. But I think this week's game is going to be very, very mentally. We are very, very strong in mentally, because we had a meeting in between us.
I think that's what we need to hear, fighting spirit, because we have to compete.
Because we beat them last year. We beat them last year. One of the games we beat them. So mentally
it's on the day.
Okay, let's have a look at the other fixtures in the first division. FC Bandhu, who are struggling against another struggling team, Tamlis Vets. Hawk and Eagle Vets play Bromley Legends. That should be a testing game for Hawk and Eagle. And Riverside versus Mohammedan Vets. And if you look at the second division fixtures, ELS Vets play Saya Vets B, the reserves play City Vets, and the Workhouse Vets versus Bowman Masters B. Those are the fixtures that will take place on Thursday at Mabley Green, 8 o'clock. And if we can look at the other games in the Premiership, which are, if you just give me a minute, the Premiership games on this coming Sunday is Beaumont versus St. Catherine's, and Reacher versus Ace. Those are the two Premiership games that will take place on Sunday, along with the Cup preliminary round fixtures we've done earlier on. The league fixtures will be updated on the website. Please look into the website to see the fixtures, venues, and times of kickoff. We are coming to the end of the show. My thanks to Joshim, Shuel, Nanu, and the guys behind the screen for making the show happen. For me, hopefully, David's back next week. Stay healthy, stay fit. I'll see you next week on the ILFL Soccer Nights. Thank you.